Talks like that, dog. Like, take your nut ass back. I was like, and that's the thing. It's crazy because here's the thing. This is what people don't get.
I said it's MGD.
Because I definitely agree with. I mean, I've said this before myself. And I think most people, anybody, probably had these same thoughts. But I'll just say, you know what I'm saying. I agree with like what Gilly say. Like, you know what I'm saying. Having money don't make you thorough. Like, you could have all the money in the world. You
don't unlame a lame.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, like you could still be a fucking lame. And that's the thing. As much as I do like Andrew Tate and him, I still look at Bull as a fucking clown. Like, I still think he a corny ass whack bull. You know what I mean? It don't even like just because you got money, you could. And that's the thing. It'd be funny when dudes bring up like getting bitches and this and that. Like that's thorough. I'll be like, yo, thought like that ain't to me. That's not. That don't really make. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't think that's hard. Even when you ain't got money,
it's just women.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that's like I get it. They look at, you know what I'm saying? They like, yo, if you got to have a certain kind of money or be at a certain kind of status to pull a certain kind of chick, I guess. But I feel like I've pulled plenty of women in my time, in my day, way out of my league with nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the out of your league thing will only it comes up when she will have to believe you can't tell her what's her best option. Mm-hmm. So to you saying that she's out of your league, but you don't know how she perceives you. I think that's the craziest thing.
Right. But that's what right, exactly. So it's like really to me, I really don't believe in that.
You was never out of her league.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying that because that's what we so used to saying, and that's the the era we come from. We always was she out of my league. I remember being a young boy saying shit like that, like yo, she out of my league. You know what I mean?
That shit sound like some corny white '90s movie. Like,
it's trash.
Oh, she's out of your league.
Yeah. Like,
leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
You can't get her.
You can't. Like, but that's because when you was young boys, that's how you felt because you know what I'm saying. Like you really would look at certain chicks as like, oh man, I can't even approach shorty. Like she way out of my league. But as you get older, you realize like, ain't none of these Jones
out of your league.
None. It don't matter what, and that's the thing. I don't care what no dude. It don't matter where you at. It don't matter where you at in life, your status, how much money you make, how much money you don't make. Ain't none of these. Ain't no John out of your league. None. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit that they put like Andrew Tate and all them. That shit they like. I don't. That's the one of the things. Like I fuck with his shit. I fuck with a lot of things he say, but that's one of the things that I'm just like, nah, dog, nah. Like, cause to me, the same Jones that he could walk down the street with, bet like. I know anybody could pull them same Jones. And I'm not gonna say anybody. I know I can if I really want to. I know you can if you really want to. Like, and you ain't doing nothing special. To me, chicks is chicks. You know what I'm saying? And really it's more about being cool and likable. Like that's all it really is. Like the money thing. I mean, money obviously is a factor, but
well, here's the thing. Like if you're cool and likable, if you talk about having sex with women,
yeah.
If more women want to have sex with you versus a guy having a whole bunch of money, the guy that have a whole bunch of money is going to get a lot of women.
Yeah.
But so is the guy who women want to fuck.
Right.
Other women that want to have sex with you is the aphrodisiac that make them want to get with you.
Mm-hmm. And you might not have nothing. You might not have nowhere near the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the other guy that you're talking about. But that's what I'm saying. It's more about being likable, being cool, and making people comfortable. And making females comfortable, you know what I mean, with you. That's to me. That's really the whole thing of it right there. To me, I don't really like I said. The money's cool, obviously, and if you got all that money, to me, it's way doper if you have all that money and you a cool, thorough bull. You know what I'm saying? You have everything else to come along with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying, like, I look at the bull Andrew Tate. Like I said, I fuck with Andrew Tate, but I still think he a cornball. Him and his brother and shit. Like, I be watching the Bulls. I'm like, y'all niggas is lame. Like, regardless how much money you got, y'all Bulls still come off as lame as shit. And it's crazy because I ain't even trying to be disrespectful. I just think they corny Bulls. Like, I still think they probably cool as shit to be around and hang around.
Yeah, I mean,
I know some corny niggas that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with they shit for sure, but I still be like, yeah, they lame though.
They lame.
They lame.
End of the story.
Yeah, it don't matter.
These
that
guys
money
are
shit.
lame.
For the most part, yeah. That money shit don't matter, dog. Like the Jones you could pull, whatever. Trust me, I know niggas that ain't got nowhere near your bread that'll pull the same chicks with no problem. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is though, because it's like I remember, and that was a long time ago. I remember when I was out in Cali. My first time out in Cali was I said this before, like I got flown out by this porn star chick. And that was one of the first things. It's crazy because there's a lot of chicks that I met from Cali, and that's the first thing they always said. They was like, yo, man, dudes out here, they just corny. Like, she's like, I really dig y'all East Coast bulls. Like, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, and granted, Shorty was a porn star. I'm sure she'd been around plenty of motherfuckers that had money. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. I ain't had shit. She flew me out there. I ain't pay for that shit.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, I ain't pay for that shit. I ain't had shit. She flew me out there, paid for that. Paid for my flight back. I ain't, dog. I went. It was a last minute thing. I went on a last minute. Shorty hit me up Friday, talking about something. You want to come out to L.A.? And I was like, yeah. When? She's like, today. And I'm like, what? I'm like, and I told her, I was like, I ain't got no bread to get no motherfucking flight today. Especially gonna be a fortune. Mind you, this is back in like 2006, so this is a long time ago. But
yeah,
she's like, no, I got you. Boom. Call me back like an hour later with all the info. Like, here go the information. Leave out tomorrow. Come back the next day. All right. But again, you ain't had no bread, dog. And I'm not trying to make it seem like a porn star is like somebody special, but I'm just saying.
Porn stars is basically celebrities to me. Like,
Yeah,
because celebrities hang out with porn stars all day.
big time.
It's just that
Big time.
they just fuck people on camera. That's
Big
all
time.
it really is. Just have sex.
Big time. Yeah, no, they definitely celebrities. I don't know why. I mean, I understand to a certain extent. Well, I guess people look at them a certain way, but I mean, whatever. It's that's what they do. You know, we always had this argument about porn stars. Like people used to, especially with chicks. Like when chicks be like, "Yo, you fucked a porn star? That's nasty." And I'm like, "How is it nasty? Like, why is it nasty? You fucked a chick that be having sex with a bunch of dudes." I'm like,
It's like any regular chick.
That's what I always said. That's how I always looked at it. Like, why you say it's nasty? I'm like, first of all, you know they that's their business. That's what they do. They getting checked up way more than the average chick walking down the street is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the line of work they in. And for them to continue work, they got to be clean. You know what
Not
I'm
really.
saying?
Not really.
Yeah,
that was the problem with Brian Pumper.
Yeah,
I believe
yeah.
that he was having sex with chicks that wasn't getting tested.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But that's all. I get it. That's in the industry, right? You're gonna have, just like anything, ain't nothing perfect. So you're gonna have those situations. But I'm saying the vast majority overall, the average porn star chick is probably 10 times cleaner than your average chick you gonna meet in the street.
I don't agree with that.
Yes,
I don't agree.
Yes, I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you.
No, because you gotta think about all. Like, do you think?
The
Like
average porn star chick that takes that shit serious. That's like, this is her money. This is how she makes her living.
Well, it's not. It's not all about her. Like I'm saying, like it could be guys too.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
You take a famous porno star. She worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Just from doing videos,
Yeah.
and she catches a disease, and she can't get rid of it in time to shoot the scene. But there's so much money on the line.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna probably like, yo, we're gonna shoot this scene.
Depends.
I believe they are.
Well, no, but here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. It's too much. They're held accountable, and it's too much responsibility. Because you got to figure this. They know that could. Let's say they do it, right?
Yeah.
Guess what? When that person catches, you know what I'm saying, whatever they had, that person, you got to understand that in that industry. Guess what? That chick done. Ain't nobody hiring you again. So is it going to be worth for? You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think that's true for women. I think it's true for men.
No, I think it's true for because you got to look at it like this. It's a brand you're building. So it's like this. Like if you're a porn company, you're not going to be able to afford to have, you know what I'm saying, every other day something coming out about a production you put together, and every other day it's a chick that you use in your film that's burning niggas, or whatever, vice versa, a nigga burning her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's bad business. You're not going to survive. You're not going to survive in that industry because I'm not saying it don't go on, because just like with everything, you got a black market. You got, you know what I'm saying? It's like bootlegging. You know what I mean? You're going to always be able to find another lane behind the scenes or in the back alley somewhere. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that this shit don't happen and shit don't exist, and you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, overall, as in the porn industry, bottom line is that's their business. Like them motherfuckers get checked up constantly. You know what I'm saying? If they with a real legit company or whatever the case is. Now, granted, is some shit gonna happen? Of course, but that's just with anything you do, any company or any business you in. Shit is gonna happen, no doubt. I'm just saying, my thing is, like I said, I don't feel like when people be like, yo, you had sex with a porn star, like that's nasty, that's disgusting. Like, no, it's not. Like that shit ain't no different from meeting a chick at a bar and going back and sleeping with her. It's like, what's the difference?
I thought about this.
You know what I mean?
Chick, she in the adult industry.
Yeah.
She do be doing glory holes.
It's a chick, or is this?
No, I'm just saying a chick
All right.
a chick that's doing glory holes, like, and that's what she do. She do it outside of her job and everything, and don't be saying nothing, and then just be like spreading whatever she's spreading, like, or even if you had to date her, like chicks that's in the adult industry, they possibly be doing glory holes. I think that's the difference. Like, I don't think people think that specific. That's what I be thinking. Like, yo, I'm dating a chick that used to do glory holes. Like, anything that come through this wall.
Yeah, anything that comes, my mouth is on it.
Yeah,
but,
like, it's like crazy. Like, regular chicks don't be doing that.
But every porn chick ain't doing no fucking glory hole though.
You don't think so? I think it's damn near initiation.
Because that's yo, people be having, I think, that shit so crazy fucked up. But no, because you gotta look at it like this. You gotta look at it like this, dog. Like a lot of chicks that do that shit don't even. They doing it. It's literally a job. It's literally a job for them. It's not even about enjoying themselves or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally a job. Like the John that I knew. I told you when she flew me out to Cali, but like she used to always be like, "Yo, you gotta come out to." She's like, "You could come out and on the set when I'm shooting, when I'm working." You know what I'm saying? But she really broke it down. She's like, "Yo, like," she's like, "I do it." She's like, "It's cool, like it's good money."
Yeah.
But she like it's work. She's like, and that's why she used to tell me, like, I never been out to like no set or nothing. You know what I mean, with her or whatever. But she was just like, she always used to be like, "Yo, that's why you gotta come out and you know what I mean." She's like, and come to the set while we recording and shit or whatever. She's like, nah. She's like, I'm telling you. She's like, it's not, probably what you think. You know what I'm saying? She's like, it's work for me. She's like, it's work. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, 90% of the time, she's like, I'm not really enjoying myself or nothing. She's like, it's really, I'm acting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a movie. It's like theater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they really working. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, we get the final, you know what I'm saying? We get the final cut of it. So we looking at it from a different perspective, you know what I'm saying? Because we get the finished product.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, just like what we do, like they working, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. So yeah, I never looked at porn stars like crazy like that. I mean, I might have when I was like real young. But I think, as you grow and get older and experience things in life and meet people.
No, I definitely don't. I don't trust no porno star chick. Actually, it became worse. It became like I think it's just magnified 10 times over. Yeah. Because it's like people want to get into the business and will do sexual acts to move up the ladder as a regular celebrity. Your regular acts and like you already having sex for money.
Yeah.
Like it's like,
yeah.
What else are you gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're gonna take it a notch higher.
Right.
Like
because you already making money off of having sex.
Exactly.
No, I feel you. So you like, yo, where else would you go? Would you go with it? How far would you go?
Yeah, people got cash cows. Like sometimes, like nobody's jeopardizing because she failed her test. Like,
yeah,
we not going to shoot no scenes. I don't believe that. Like, I really don't. Like the fact that they made that a rule, it seemed like it was a practice for a lot of people. It was like it had to be a practice where they's like, no, we can't shoot no scenes.
No, I think they cut that shit, dog.
What you seen a lot of scenes with condoms.
Right, but I think a lot of those joints, because they have a lot of those joints probably be. I look at it like this. You'll see joints like that, right? And right, it could be because maybe they didn't have a chance to get tested, right? Maybe it was something that opportunity popped up and it's like, yo, like we got this mansion for just for the day. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't got time to get you tested.
We don't have time, like, but we got this spot. Let's get it popping, like, so you know what I'm saying. We're gonna have y'all strap up just in case. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times it probably be that, and also it probably could be when you in the beginning process of maybe trying to become, your own, whatever, your own production doing your own thing, and let's say you just don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? Like when you first getting started, you gotta start from somewhere. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you shooting a fucking porn here in my fucking living room. It's like I might not have the money to get shit to be like, all right, you go get tested, whatever. Or you might leave it up to them. Because granted, I'm not saying like, but everybody don't have benefits, medical and shit. They had to go somewhere to like urgent care and pay for that shit. So I said whatever, but you know what I mean? Like, so I look at it like that too. Like when you see shit like that in porn where they use condoms, like who knows? Like because a lot of the times them Jones, they be low budget. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like it's probably somebody starting from the ground up. And
you see, remember all those 2000s Obsession, Panky in the beginning, early 2000s. You think all those chicks was getting tested, or they were just coming off the street like
they probably was
from the strip club?
Yeah, that's how they. But that's the fantasy of porn, like because they look nasty.
She said she court a lot of things.
Who?
Panky.
Did she?
She had an interview saying that she court a lot of stuff.
Really? I mean, I'm not
sure if it's from the porn game, but she said she court a lot of stuff. But I don't think she would say it because she got like a lot of relationships.
Right. But I mean, and then no, I get it. I mean, like I said, I'm not saying that shit don't happen. Like I said, of course it happened. I was just saying, like, I don't think is. Like I said, I think you could meet. Like, I don't think that as far as like with chicks on the street, the average chick on the street ain't getting tested as much as a porn star chick. You know what I'm saying? On an average basis. You know what I mean? Like even chicks that take care of themselves, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis, not getting tested every fucking whatever, every 2-3 weeks or every month, which a lot of these chicks in the industry, they getting tested, especially if they active like that as far as shooting scenes and shit. A lot of them are getting tested like at least every 30 days. Yeah. Like every 30 days. That's every month. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no chicks out here walking around the street getting tested. But granted, and they probably not having sex as much as these chicks, but who the fuck knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe they are. But
no, I feel you. Yo, Pinky was, that shit was, it's crazy because that was like, that era was like a crazy era on the low when like Pinky and all of them started coming out. Like it was almost like, yo, the porn stars became almost like female rappers and shit. Like, you know, like they wasn't rapping, but I'm just saying like they became popular. Like Pinky was popular as shit.
I think it was a lot of horny young. We was horny early 20 guys. Yeah, like around that. It was the fact that people. It was a craze. Like it was a lot of black, straight to the point hip hop porno. That's what it was. It was hip hop porno.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
so, it was like it was no such thing as hip hop porno. Right. It was like something that was like, yo, boy, look like me. Right. Getting all the buns.
Yeah. And then you had all these chicks that look like chicks that could be from around your way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you knew a John that probably looked like Roxy Reynolds, Pinky, Cherokee. Cherokee's still doing her thing. Not like she got her own little she got her own company and shit.
Yeah, I think all those chicks be having like their own company.
Yeah, but it's like some of them, you know, kind of faded away. They out of the industry.
They actually quit.
Yeah, and they out of the industry, but some of them, like, you know, they just basically turned into like directors and so like Cherokee. I think even Sarah J, like they got their own thing. Like they got their own company, they doing their own things. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's dope though.
I seen this. I'm gonna say I seen 2 videos. I remember one time when YouTube came out, like probably like 2007, 2008. Around that time, I remember this chick had a YouTube channel, and I knew her from a porno. Yeah, and I inboxed her on. I said it on her comments on YouTube, like, hey, I remember you did a scene with Olivia, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And this isn't that. That's where I know you're from. And she blocked me. Or whatever she did, I couldn't really communicate with her no more. And she had a video on that same page explaining, like, I'm no longer doing porno. If you mention it, when you just leave my page, whatever they was doing when the YouTube came out. I'm like, I didn't see this video. Right. And this is like all new. Watching videos online was all new. Right. I'm like, damn, she really trying to erase her past. Yeah. Like, she don't want you to mention that shit at all. Yeah. But like, you got to know the only reason people are finding you is because of your past. Like, to actually make us not like Mia Khalifa. You know who she is?
Yeah.
She like
No. Oh, she's like the don't even tell me.
She's like a radio host.
She's like she do like podcasts, I think. Yeah. But she's the chick, she's like, I don't know what her ethnicity is, but she's like she's from, I feel like
I'm gonna say Arabian. Or something like that.
Yeah. That's what I was
Well,
saying.
I think she played that part,
Or like Indian or some shit to that nature. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but she quit and she did all those scenes, but it still keeps her popular.
Oh, of course.
And I think she was trying to like not acknowledge that either.
Yeah.
Try to do away with all those things. And like with these women, they try to like pursue another life.
Yeah.
But they still want the notoriety that came from the other life.
Right. Like you still want to be popular and be famous because of the life you know what I'm saying, because of what you was doing, but you don't want nobody to know that you was doing.
That's where it
porn.
came from. Like,
Yeah.
some people do, some people don't. And I think it's like, yo, like,
My thing is just own that shit. Like it is what it is. Like you did what you did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I feel like it's almost like it's the same with what's the name? Like how he hates when people bring up Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
I don't think he hated.
Well, I've seen Jones where he say like, yeah, he seemed like he hate that shit. Like he hate when people bring that shit up. But it's like it is what it is, dog. Like that's what you did. It's the same thing with the porn shit. Like, yo, that's what you did, shorty. Like it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like I get not, you know, you probably want to move past all that. But if you became popular and famous off of something, you're always going to be kind of known for that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no doubt.
That shit ain't gonna really change. And ain't nothing wrong with moving into a whole nother direction. I think you can. The only way I think you get people to, like I said, nobody gonna really forget about it. But I think the only way you get people to move past it is just to continue to own it, whatever. When it comes up, whatever. But you just keep moving forward on what you're actually trying to do and trying to accomplish. To me, that's the only way. You know what I'm saying? At some point, people let it go, especially in today's world, because with social media and everything's forgotten fast. You know what I'm saying?
It's forgotten until we need to bring it back up.
True. Yeah, no doubt. But I'm just saying.
Like A.V. Spears.
Yeah.
Did you see that video? I seen it when it came out. Did we talk about this?
Not really. Not really. I know you're talking about the scene that they tried to get him and Tiffany Haddish for or whatever.
Yeah,
right? I never really seen it. I seen like a small clip of it. I never seen like what people thought was whatever, the whole shit with the kid. I never saw nothing else. I just seen like a little clip or whatever what people was referring to, but I never like really watched it or saw like what was the problem.
You ever see the movie Kids?
Yeah, but that was so long ago. I can't like Kids the joint with when all them kids was fucking around called AIDS and shit.
Yeah. All right. So
Right.
so when they talk about stuff like that,
Yeah.
I remember the movie Kids. What's funny is that I watched Kids when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So when I watched it, I'm looking at like it's people young like me having sex, kissing and stuff. Mm-hmm. I try to watch it now. I was totally uncomfortable. It comes on with like two 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's quiet as hell. Two 15-year-olds is kissing on the screen. It seemed like they really was about to have sex.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this
There's a lot of great actors and actresses. And
no, it looked like pornography. It like child pornography.
Well, yeah, it pretty much. I mean, the same director did a movie. You ever see the Bully?
Bully?
There's a movie called Bully. Granted, I think there's probably a couple over time. There's probably been a couple movies called Bully, but it's the same director of Kids.
Oh, so he liked doing that.
The same director of Kids, and he used one of the boys that's in Kids, like I think one of the main white boys. I think he was probably like one of the older ones. I think. Well, he was younger then in Kids, but he's one of the main characters in Bully. I mean, he uses a lot of the same people, but Bully was that's what made me watch Bully though, was because of Kids and just how that was. How that movie was. So I checked out Bully. It's back in the day, but it's still one of my favorite Jones on the low. But all Bully was about. I mean, it's basically the title. This kid was being bullied, but the person that was bullying him was his homie. Like he hung with Bull all the time.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like that was his man. But and then like the other circle of friends always would be like, yo, like why you keep letting him treat you like that? It was one of them type of Jones where like. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be in the car chilling or whatever, and then Bull would, like, slap the shit out of him. Like, yo, man, I told you to make a left turn here, dog. Like, slap the shit. Like, he just treated him like shit, but it was his homie. You know what I'm saying? But he was, I think, being abused by his father.
Yeah.
The dude that was a bully. Or if he wasn't abused, he was being, like, verbally abused by his father. His father was real strict or whatever. But, and basically what happens is, so, the Bull, I think his name was Marty, the boy that was getting bullied, you know, like I said, he had the circle of friends that always telling like, yo, dog, like, why you keep like hanging with, but like, your boy treat you like shit. So then he gets a girlfriend, and of course, the girl puts in his head like, yo, you need to, you need to start letting him treat you like this. Like, and then she comes up with the idea like, "Mate, we should kill him." You know what I'm saying?
That's not the answer.
Dog, that's how bad it was for him. Though, like they got to the point where she was just like, "We should kill him." So they all have like this meeting about killing the bull
Organized.
and how they gonna set it. Yeah. This, mind you, this is a true story. So like at the end of the movie, they show you a clip of the courtroom of all the kids.
Yeah.
Because they all got locked up. Like most of them, they did like 20. Somebody did like 20 years. Somebody got like life. Like the girl got conspiracy, all that. Like this was based on a true story. This shit happened.
Yeah.
It's a good movie though. It's real chill. And guys, it's not too much going on, but it's dope. But yeah, so then they get one of the bulls that was in kids. They go to this bull. He's like, yeah, I think he's like a mafia guy or whatever. He's a young kid. He's just like, I think he's Italian. So they just like, like, yeah, he's part of the mafia and shit. Like, mind you, they live out somewhere in like fucking California and nice area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Suburban kids. And they go talk to him. And he's all like, all right, well, we're going to do this. We got to do it right. So, you know what I mean? They like, so have you killed somebody before? He was like, of course I've killed somebody before. I mean, boy, he never killed nobody in his life. You can tell, but it was hilarious though. It's a good movie though, man. It's a real good movie. It's called Bully. So yeah, well, I ain't even gonna tell you what happened, but yeah, they basically plan on killing Bull. Obviously, you know it happened because they fucking went to, like I said, they went to fucking jail. All the motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude. I guess that director liked this, like childhood trauma.
Yeah, is that
or taboo stuff?
Yes, that stuff that people don't want to touch on. Like I think he was he kind of he wasn't like he doesn't remind me of Quentin Tarantino, but just that trauma and just that just being like vulgar in his movies and just, you know what I mean, doing shit that you just don't expect people to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I mean as far as the comparison with Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, he did a lot of shit like that. It's a couple of other movies he did. I can't think of off the back of my head, but obviously Kids and Bully is like, yeah, the top two. But definitely when you get a chance, definitely check out that joint Bully and shit. I got that shit on DVD somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah. I don't know though. It is what it is though. These fucking the fuck. I was about to talk. What the fuck was I about to say? I was about to say something going back to the porn star chick and I forgot that fast.
No, I just gonna talk about the directors.
Oh nah. I don't even know who. I forget the dude's name that directed that shit. But no, I was about to go back to the porn shit. But anyway, y'all know what it is. I ain't even get a chance to say it. Thangs Podcast, produced by Tuna Fish and Crackers. You know what I'm saying? We back here again on a Sunday. I got my Birds playing. Phillies is in the World Series. That series is tied 1-1 right now. Friday was the first game. That shit was crazy. We was busy as shit. Everybody was going nuts. They lost last night. But this won't be a good week, yo, because you got a lot of shit on. You got. I know you don't give a fuck about sports like that, but you got.
Well, the streets. I was giving a fuck. It was crazy. I was hoping they didn't run the streets like they did before.
They was out there on Friday. They was out. They was going crazy.
Climbing poles.
Yeah.
I'm like, it ain't even that serious yet.
Yeah. Well, it's
they ain't the World Series.
Yeah.
They didn't win yet though.
Not yet. But they win that first game is fucking huge. They lost last night, but like this whole week crazy because you figure you had that Friday, Saturday they lost yesterday. Today you got the Eagles. Tomorrow you got the Phillies.
But
Tuesday you got the Phillies. Wednesday you got the Phillies. Eagles play again on Thursday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then if it goes game 7, the last game of the Phillies series will be on Friday. So it's like a whole Phillies and Eagles week.
So if the city be tore up if the Eagles won both. But we just won. We like the Philadelphia is finding another excuse. I understand the first Super Bowl for the Eagles.
Yes.
Ever. I get that.
Yes.
Tear the city up. Yes. I get it. I didn't like it.
Yes.
I understood it.
Yes.
The Phillies, they did it in 2008.
Yep.
Tear up the city. You ain't have it in a while. I get it. Do it.
Yeah.
You do it again within like 10 years, something like that. Yo, you don't have to ruin the city again.
Nah.
Like we done did it. Like
nobody goes out there with the plan of ruining the city.
They do.
Just,
they do.
You think so?
They do.
I don't think people go out there.
Hey, that's why there's climbing poles early in the city, and this cop's not doing nothing because they in cahoots. Like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because and then you know why? Because they the fuck. Guess what? It's just extra work for them. It's just extra. It's overtime. They just making money having a ball out there partying with the people, and then also with the city workers to clean up. That's overtime. It's extra money. Everybody's happy.
Sports, but you can watch TV and see people get tear gas for protesting for human rights.
Yeah,
but then let them clown poles for human rights.
Yeah,
they get in trouble. Clown poles for a sports organization. It's all good.
It's all good.
Like the priorities are strange in the streets. It's strange.
No, it is. It is. It's just it is. I think it's
these organizations does nothing for you
at all.
They don't
at all. at all. No, sometimes I wonder, or not wonder, but sometimes I think like yo, why do I give a fuck about this shit that much? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because you're being taught to give a fuck.
Yes.
Because they keep ramming it down your throat.
Yeah.
Teamwork, come to our games. Like we literally invest billions of dollars into these sports teams. Mm-hmm. The only thing they really do, as far as I think they do stuff for like younger children.
No, they do. They
don't do shit for the older
the
folks
people that's
are
really
funding it,
spending the money.
Yeah,
it provide entertainment. That's all. It's to me. It's entertainment. It's no different. To me, I look at it as like watching a movie. It's totally different, but it's just like people. It's the same as like why do people spend money to go see a movie? We used to go to the movie theaters. It's like it's entertainment. So it's the same thing with watching the games. It's just entertainment.
Well, see, it's crazy. It's entertainment. This is where it gets blurred. Like, I think they take people's real lives in this entertainment business too serious. Like, all right, it's entertainment. Actor, sports, whatever. You play the sport real well, you act real well. I go out in my real life and I do some stuff that disgusts you.
Yeah.
Now it's like, we don't want to see you do that ever again.
Yeah.
Not the act of hurting somebody. We don't want to see you do your professional life no more. I don't even want you to have this job. Like, you can't be a quarterback because whatever you did outside of the game disgust us.
Right. No,
like, I think that's the crazy part. And somebody might bring up something so crazy like, well, what if he's a pedophile? I get it, yo. Right. But it doesn't take away the talent.
Take away that he could throw the shit out of a football.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you're thinking about one person. I know you're thinking about, but like,
what, when you said the pedophile?
No. You said throw the ball. I'm assuming you're thinking about was Michael Vick was a quarterback?
I wasn't. Yeah, but I wasn't even thinking about him. But I feel you. I mean, of course, I thought about him because he got they basically tried to hang him for what he did. Fortunately for him, he was able to play again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously, everybody don't get that. But no, I understand.
It was dogs though. Like, I mean, like you're gonna get over that. Like I said, like.
You said it was dogs though. Yeah, that's No, that's cool. It's all good. But no, but that's real. No, it's listen. We know how crazy people are when it comes to animals, especially dogs. Nobody, and I know, and first of all, I know you one of those people like you. I know you don't. Nobody wants to see nobody harm no dog, and I know you don't. Like, you hate shit like that. Anyway, I remember we had a conversation a long time ago because you always said like, "Yo, a dog can't defend itself. Like, it's not in a position.
It's helpless like a child.
It's helpless, right?" So nobody wants to see nobody do no shit like that. Like, and I'm not like no super dog lover. Like, I love dogs. I love animals, period. But nobody wants to see anybody harm no animal, let alone a dog, especially it's something that's like so close to humans or whatever.
But I don't see the correlation between that. The people be trying to cancel people, livelihood based on shit, stuff that don't even correlate together, and that's what I don't like about what's been going on. Yeah, like whatever I do outside of this profession to make money,
right?
Whatever, because I mean, it'd be a lot of stuff like
it's because the money. It's because it's so much money. Because like if Mike Vick got caught doing what he was doing and he worked at fucking Target, he was a manager at Target. I mean, he would do his time and then whatever, and probably come back and work for Target.
I don't think the boycott be that strong for certain things. Like, I don't think people what their livelihood is based on is not that important. Like, all right, if you was the sole manufacturer of damn near 95% of toilet paper, pretty much you're not going to cancel me. Because if I get canceled, who's going to make the toilet paper? I'm just thinking about
who is going to assist you with wiping your ass?
Yeah, so it's like I think
can't-
that's what would it be like. Yo, we can do without a leading quarterback, but certain things like some people are allowed to be like very very repulsive people, depending on what they provide to people.
Yeah.
Like we providing all the meats
Yeah.
to the USA,
Yeah.
like all the meat, the beef that you're going to cook up. It comes through us.
Yeah, you can't cancel me.
Yeah, you're gonna cancel meat.
Yeah. If you cancel me, you canceling meat, dog.
Yeah,
You're not eating.
Yeah, I think that's what they be. I be feel like I think the canceling be the people be trying to like be bullies
That's all. But
to somebody they think is bullying. Like
yeah, but that's why I said money. It all at the end of the day, it all comes down to money. It comes down to big business because, like I just said, if Mike Vick was a manager at Target, like he, and
because
I'm-
they know people are going to tear people down
yeah,
to the point where like you don't deserve nothing anymore.
yeah,
And I'm like nothing, like
right,
I cheated on a woman.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not saying it's like I'm just saying it's cheating, but like people brush off cheating all the time until you got a lot to lose, and then they start threatening you with that. I think that's part of human nature. People just try to tear down people when they know they got a lot to lose.
Yeah.
When they feel like you ain't got nothing to lose, they're like because if he wasn't valued, whatever he's valued at,
yeah.
I don't think they would have try to do anything to this dude.
You know what it was? I can't remember exactly, but what it was just around that time they had just one of the NBA owners,
Okay.
one of the team owners, I forget what team, so I'm not even gonna say it. It might have been Phoenix, but I could be 100% wrong. But they had made one of the owners, not necessarily make, but I think he's selling the team because he just got caught like with all this racial shit as usual. I think he just got caught out there. I forget whether it was emails or something, but it was a bunch of racist shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they basically, so everybody went nuts over that.
Yeah.
And basically made this motherfucker sell a team or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he shouldn't be part of the NBA, shouldn't be part of the organization. It's a white person, white guy.
Yeah.
So that's what it was that was going on right around the time they decided to come at Bull. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I be looking at it. Like I'm not saying I'm right at all, but that's how I be looking at it. I be looking at it like, all right, like they probably mad that, they got this. They had to get this white boy the fuck out of here. So then we got to find some black boy to fuck with and put his shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Make it balance.
Yeah, remember when we all got hired, you got me into the Navy.
Oh yeah, the naval base.
That was like a collective African American hiring. Because when I came in, I was probably like the fourth black guy that got hired there.
Yes. Yo, and you know what's crazy to mention that because I've been doing that shit for a long time, dog. I be getting everybody like
in
places, dog, all the time. I still do it to this day. Like I'll be the first one in something and I pull everybody to fucking. I still do that shit to this day. And people that know me know that shit. Like from restaurants I done worked at, I pull everybody in. But yeah, I got that job through. That was a long time ago. My ex-girlfriends.
So it came through a female.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend's like aunt. I don't even think it was her real aunt. It was really her mom's, like one of her mom's best friends, I think.
Yeah.
But she worked up there, and yeah, she got me when she told me beside her. She got me in there, and then yeah, like I pulled you in there. You know what I'm saying? I might have got somebody else. Yeah, definitely. My man Ant. Me and him started there together. He didn't stay that long, or whatever.
When it got to when they wanted to get rid of,
They got rid of
one.
They got.
It was like domino effect for all of us.
Yeah, and that was they definitely.
Did you get fired?
I was the last one though, so I was the first one in. I was the last one. They got rid of me. I was the last one because yes, they definitely. I don't care what nobody say. And I'm the type of person where I try not to look at it like that. I try to always really be like, nah, they not doing that. It's something else. You know what I'm saying? I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like,
I seen it a mile away.
No, they definitely I definitely watched them literally get rid of all the black people.
Yeah, it was
one by one.
It was a thing where it's like, all right, you made your point. You hired all the black, all the Negroes.
Yep.
Now it's time to get rid of them.
One, start getting rid of them.
The same way you got.
No, I definitely, because everybody they was letting go. Now, granted, don't get me wrong. Here's the thing. That joint was about to close anyway. They was getting rid of that company. That they was about to close up shop anyway.
Yeah,
because it wasn't around too much longer after I left. It wasn't around that much longer. Maybe, I mean, granted, it might have been
Maybe a couple months.
No. It was long. No. It was. When I say it wasn't around that much, they was still probably around for maybe a couple of years after. But they knew what was going on. Like that company was downsizing because they was about to get rid of all that, and the base was about to get shut down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it still took a little bit. But yeah, no, I watched them get rid of. I watched them, do away with you. Well, probably was I at first.
Throw us off the ship.
But then that's how I knew, because this is what really solidified it for me, was because when they got rid of the black chick, I don't remember her fucking name, but I don't know. She was real. She was in the military.
Yeah.
She was in the Navy. And she was working part-time not in the gym. She used to work over at the little hub, like whatever, that little lounge area where you get food, play pool, shit like that.
Yeah.
And she was working part-time there. Yeah. And she was in the Navy. And usually those would be the last ones they'll get rid of. Like they'll get rid of the civilians first and keep them because they actually are in the military. Yeah. And so when they got rid of her, I remember when she told me when they let her go, I'm just like, that's weird. I'm like, cause you in the fucking military. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she black.
But she was black. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen that, that's when I was just like, all right, they just got rid of my man. I just got rid of the bull. Yeah. And then I seen when they got rid of her, I'm like, I was literally like, I was the last person. I was the last black boy there. And they got rid of me on some nut shit. Yeah. It was definitely nutty. And I remember I snapped on a little bit, not like that, but I was pissed, and they knew I was pissed because it was all bullshit. Because it was the bull. His name was Dean. I remember that bitch ass nigga, bitch ass white boy. He's a bitch. But he was one of them bulls that you could just tell like he ain't like niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like
was he one?
He was the big fat kind of white boy, big tall.
Upstairs, yeah. I had a meeting with him.
Yeah, he's a fucking nut.
Yeah, but it was him, and it was his Gene. His extension.
Gene was my homie. No. Remember Gene? That was my homie.
White chick. She was
my homie.
She was a problem. She was a problem because she's the one that fired people.
Yeah. She had to do the dirty work.
Exactly. So she ain't that cool.
Yeah, but no, you know what's crazy?
I'd rather her quit your job instead of do the dirty work. Like the boy Dean, who we don't.
But see, you know what's crazy is Dean was the one that he's the one that kind of let me go, though. Like, and I think maybe it was because Gene probably didn't want to, because Gene fucked with me heavy. Like, and you know why though? And this was funny. So what happened was, I remember, and this would piss me off, because they let me go right after I just like went in for them. Like, it was Thanksgiving weekend. They had nobody to work. So who worked all the shifts for them? Yeah. I did. Right? It's Thanksgiving. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, cause they like, yo, we're gonna be open on Thanksgiving. Like, we need somebody to be here, open the gym. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people, cause it's the naval base, people that live on there.
Still want to get done.
They want to get it in. They had people visiting. So they was like, we want to at least have one of these facilities open. Whatever. I worked Thanksgiving Day, Black Friday, that Saturday, that Sunday. I worked all the shifts for them. Yeah. Monday, I come in, they pull me into the office, right? Talking about
we appreciate you.
Yeah, talking about some. They pull me to the office, and he sits here telling me about how like I've been coming late. You've been showing up late. You was late 4, 5, 6 times this, the last month or two, and and because of that, like, we're gonna have to, let you go. We just can't tolerate, I'm like, what? I'm like, late. I'm like, first of all, I don't even come late like that. But I'm like, even if that was what pissed me off.
Why would you bring it up now?
Yeah, because I'm like, first of all, I'm like, I don't be coming late. I'm like, I'm the main person here all the time. I cover all the shifts for everybody all the time. I'm like, so in my head, I'm like, even if I do show up late sometimes,
should be excused.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, are you serious? Like, I don't call out. None of that shit. I cover all. I'm like, yo, I just covered the whole weekend for y'all for Thanksgiving, so y'all motherfuckers don't have to be there. Because the thing was, Gene, if somebody wasn't there, who had to work the shifts? Gene. Yeah. And that's, you know what I'm saying? So she always showed me love, because I was the reason why she didn't never have to work the shifts, right? So yeah, man, that shit pissed me off, because I'm like, dog, like, I just covered this whole weekend for y'all, whole Thanksgiving weekend, and then I come in on Monday and you telling me you gotta let me go because of my lateness.
How show me love? How can a slave master show you love?
No, I know. I'm just saying,
give you freedom, I guess. Like, yeah, you free.
But you know what was
Let you go.
But you know what was funny though, because even after that, and what was nutty is because they might, because they had to escort you off the base.
No, that's what happened to me.
Right, they got to do that, just whatever. So
They put you in the squad car.
no, I drove off. They ain't even do me like, I don't even know if I was escorted off and shit.
No, I was.
I know, because that's protocol. They got to escort you off, security, whatever. But I drove off the base. I remember, but see, I think what it was. See, you ain't had no wheel when you was coming up.
I had a wheel when I came up there. I just never parked on the base.
Oh, okay.
I always was like, it was like park somewhere else. I would park at the Wawa down the street.
Yeah. So the thing was with me, it was like, all right, so left. But the thing was, I knew. Like, you gotta remember, like, I was, that's when I was fucking around. I was fucking with Nitty. That was my man. Yeah. I was hanging with the Bull Don. I used to bang with people on the Navy. So I was like, I was still like, even after they let me go. Yeah. I was still on the base all the time, even without a permit. Like, you used to have that park, like the permit. I knew all the motherfuckers. The motherfuckers that be at the gate, they used to let me in all the time. They didn't care. Yeah. But I used to be with Nitty. Nitty being the passenger, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still was on the base playing ball. And I used to see Gene and them all the time, right? Yeah. And the crazy shit was I remember because I said something to her. I was seeing her all the time. And I'm like, Gene, what you doing here? Like, she like, I ain't got nobody to work. Such and such, call it. And I'm like, I remember I told her, I said, damn, Gene. I'm like, when I was here, I was like, you ain't never have to work no shifts. You ain't never had to cover. Because I was the one doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she had to work so many times because she ain't had nobody. Because people were calling out, such called out, da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. But that's how I knew it was like, yeah, like that was some personal shit. Like, y'all was really just getting rid of black people.
No, I felt like, I literally felt like, you seen Trading Places? Yeah. I felt like, remember Randolph? Yeah. And it was like, I bet you $1. Yeah. This is an experiment. We could take this black man out the ghetto and he will enhance in this environment. I felt like somebody made $1 bet on us that we can come in there and do a good job. And then when we proved them wrong, it's like, get rid of them. You won $1. You get your $1. Right. Yeah. I really felt like that. And I felt like that was even more racist. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because that shit was nutty. And like I said, in the beginning, I was trying not to look at it that way. But, like I said, when they got rid of the chick that was in the Navy, I'm like, and that was the thing that made it worse because the people they kept obviously were white. But one of the bulls they kept, he was in the Navy, but he called out the most.
No, that's why that's what I'm trying to say. Like, when I used to work with a dude on my shift because I didn't work the same shift as you. Right. It was a white dude. Yeah. That would come late. No, I don't think he was tall. I think he was just goofy. He was related to somebody. Yeah. He would not only come late, he didn't really do his job well. Right. And he never got in trouble. Right. But when they got rid of me, I literally I did something that wasn't really I shouldn't have been fired based on I was doing the same thing as you. I was covering shifts and stuff like that. But I remember I took somebody's shift. Somebody said they couldn't do it. I'll take it. And the gym had to open at 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I didn't get there till like 8.
So they got rid of you because it was time to get rid of you.
Yeah, but it's one time though. Yeah, if I'm covering all these shifts,
2 hours late. Though.
So when I got there, Gene and them was there like, yeah, you ain't got to do today.
Yeah, you good.
I'm like, yeah, but I'm here like.
Dog, listen, you can't even be mad that they got rid of you on that.
No, I can be mad because I just told you, like I said before, you caught up in the mentality of what they trying to make you believe. They trying to make you believe it ain't that bad. This is justifiable versus somebody who always come late, not doing their job well. And I came late one time. You telling me that my mom late is justifiable to this white man's 10 lates?
No, I hear you.
No.
2 hours is a big time, though. 2 hours is a big difference, though, is what I'm saying. So it's like, especially because you got to look at it like, you got to remember this is what and that's why I'm saying, like, it's one thing if you come, like, say you're supposed to be there at 6. Let's say you got there at 6:15. Let's say you even got there at 6:30, which I think the white boy, he was late all the time. But he was either late or he called the fuck out. Yeah. Right? So, yes, I'm with you on that 100%. I think what it is that 2 hours is a big deal only because though, like the motherfuckers on the base, a lot of times they would have PT. They had to do like certain shit or whatever, right? And all that shit was always early in the morning. So in that window, that 2 hour window, it was probably a lot of, well, I don't know what time Gene and them got there to open it, but because I'm assuming, and that's the thing, you know what? That John wasn't. So it's not like, because what I'm thinking is when you said I ain't get there till 8, I'm thinking the gym was closed for 2 hours. for that 2 hours, but it wasn't.
No, they called Gene.
Yeah, of course. That's what I was about to say. Because whoever tried to get in, as soon as they couldn't get in, again, because they used to do that shit all the time, they probably called Jean right away, and Jean probably got right up and went there. And she didn't live that far away. I know where she lived at. So whatever. Let's say she ain't get there. Let's say, by 6:15, 6:20, she getting calls. She ain't get there probably till like 6:45ish, closer. So right. So the gym was probably shut. It was probably closed for maybe 45 minutes.
Not that deep.
Nah, and I got you. Like I said, I was thinking of the whole. I'm thinking like that shit ain't open till 8.
What I'm saying is that like I said, like when it comes to racism,
yeah,
they don't care about none of that. They just care about that you're. We don't like your race.
Right.
And no matter what you do, ain't nothing going to make this better. I don't care if you was 2 hours early. Yeah. We don't like you. No, and we're going to get rid of you. We just trying to stop some of the backlash from you or you assuming that this is why we did it. Yeah. That's all it really is. Like, come on, man. If I was an influencer, or I was like a person of great influence where they fired me in that type of situation and they knew I can go to like a mass amount of people to come down on them, I wouldn't have been fired. Right. That's the difference between being like, that's what's so sad about racism, because they attack black people they know that's not being backed up. Yeah. If they know the black community is not backing up black killings or racial killings, right? Like, we can kill black people all day. Right. Right. We can fire black people all day. Right. And don't care until somebody start moving, like, yo, we gonna start protesting. They got a couple white people that go with the movement. But if that don't happen, it's like, oh, we gonna fire these black people all day. And that's what makes the racism part so bad. Like, I don't care, and it's not making me racist. I don't really look at the white person that's not doing me as dirty better, because they sitting there keeping a job. You're gonna sit there and continue to do your job. Yeah. Yeah, no. Regardless of what they do to us. Right. No, I'm with you on that 100%. I'm with you on that 100%. And I think for them, I think what it was because this is probably how they was thinking. Like I said, you ain't show up till 8. And they hear, even though, let's say Jean got there at 6:45. Yeah. And her head is, yo, if I'd have never got here, this place wouldn't have been open till 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm with you 100%. Like, it's no reason why you keep a dude that comes late almost every shift and calls out almost every other shift. You keep him, but you get rid of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, after I just came off a weekend of covering all the shifts, because the other chicks that was working couldn't work because they want to be with their family or they going away, which is fine. It is what it is. But then I come in Monday and I get let go because of some latenesses you pulled up from last month. What made you look at that? What made you look it up? Huh? What made you look that up? What? The latenesses. I'm saying, you got to ask, like, why are you looking that up? That's what I'm saying. That's why I was heated, because I'm like, where is this coming from? Like, and it was... Your skin. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, because you pulled up, like, yo, yeah, you were late like 5 times last month. I'm like, so? Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? You know what I'm saying? Some dude probably walked in like, oh, I expected to see that black guy out here. I didn't see that. Let's say black guy named Will. Yeah, I didn't see him. He still work here? Yeah. that's I don't know. They must really like this guy. right. No, but that shit is crazy, because it's sad, because that shit do happen, man. And it's like, they literally just got rid of all the black people and then continued on. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care where we go. They don't care what we do, what bills we had to pay. They don't care about none of that. Nope. And it's and it's just sad, because it's like, it's no way they could have said that they did anything different, because it was just too obvious. Everybody that stopped working there, that y'all let go. And the thing is, they kept using because, they were going to be closing at some point, so they was downsizing. So they kept using it as an excuse. Like, I remember when they told us, and I think they gave us like a paper or something, basically explaining how they were probably going to be laying people off because, you know what I'm saying, because of the closure at some point or whatever. But the fact that, you got rid of all the black people first and kept the white people that was there, and majority of the ones you kept that was there were either sucked at the job or didn't show up half the time. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely favored because of skin color. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had nothing to do with anything else. Skin color or nepotism. I think nepotism got something to do with being related to somebody. What's nepotism mean? I think, saying nepotism, I think it got something to do with you being related.
Oh, okay.
Related
okay.
to somebody in there. So if they dad was the sergeant or lieutenant in the Navy, it's like, you ain't firing my nephew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, for sure.
It's gonna look bad on me that I allow you to do that.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's for sure. Yeah, so it's just, it sucks, man. And I mean, that shit still go on to this day. It ain't even no doubt about that. That shit definitely still go on. But I don't know. It's different now to a certain extent, because that was so long ago. You figure we started working there. That was 04. It was 04, dog. You talking about almost shit. That's like 18 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cut deep.
Almost.
I'm still talking about it.
You still traumatized. Yo, this has been an episode of Two Thangs Podcast, produced by Tuna Fish and Crackers Podcast.
Like you reading that shit.
No, I know.
So you won't mess up.
I'm looking at my lift ride for
He's reading the outro.
I ain't even speak. No, I'm sitting here looking at where the lift.
Like, this guy's bad. He don't even know what show he's on.
I said the M is for the mister.